Hello, welcome to the channel. Welcome, hello. Right, okay. Hey, welcome to the channel. I'm sort of waiting on the delivery of wood, so I've not really been able to do the things that I wanted to do. But it has been raining as well, which means outside stuff's a bit limited. Right. The problem with some of these contentious arguments on Facebook is that you put good points across and you get yourself into an echo chamber where the other person's just not listening, and I think basically we're talking about 20 miles per hour limits in Wales, on a Welsh page. It's irrelevant really, but there's this guy, Robert Cummings. I mean, the guy's insane, But what I've come up with is this quite good question that he doesn't know what to answer. He might have done by now, I don't know. And the question is, if you can't, well, it's more of a statement, if you can't drive safely at 30 miles per hour, don't you think you should hand in your licence? Because it's a very good... This guy comes away with stuff. He's still dodging the question. He's called me a conspiracy theorist. So he quotes everything. Like he'll quote what I've said. A revolutionary socialist. And so that question that I've answered, he's a revolutionary socialist, So this is a question I'm asking this guy. This revolutionary. He's calling me a conspiracy theorist. So now he's saying that I'm ignorant. I recommend you read The Open Society and Its Enemies by Karl Popper. You'll find that term conspiracy theories has been around since the 1870s. Okay, so if that's true, I would describe myself as a revolutionary socialist, he says, right? Obviously I'm not a socialist, or a revolutionary one either. So that's weird. So I need to not get into all this. Stick to like one question, because he's avoiding this one. He answers all the questions, but he doesn't answer them. You know what I mean? He can't. And so, but he'll come up with some nonsense. So he'll evade it. And the question is, if you can't drive safely at 30 miles per hour, I think you should hand in your driving licence, don't you? So he's then got to say, I can drive safely at 30 miles per hour. It's a fairly relevant question. It's crazy. You want to see the answers this guy gave me, it's like hundreds, right? So the 20 miles per hour limits have been proved to cause accidents, increase pollution. You can have data and all sorts. So he's got this annoying habit. He copies what you've said and then writes it all out. It's like, I don't really want to start slagging him off because he just uses that against me. If I say anything about him, he's done that already. It's difficult to remain businesslike when you're dealing with somebody crazy like this. The science from all over the world. Science usually looks at very specific areas. That's what Gareth said. I mean, pushes the congestion on the roads, overall emissions. You can quote whatever selective nonsense you like from areas that are next to increases in pollution, but it's simple. An engine will pollute more when running at a lower efficiency for longer. Yeah, well, that's because they want us to stop using them. You're not computer savvy enough. So you would have all these PDF links up here, given the opportunity. So because this has been going on for like a day now, the only thing to do is keep repeating the same questions that he's avoiding. you know, because otherwise you go into a rabbit hole, you know, like, so you know, you go into a, so I've asked that one again. I mean, he is insane. I think he's insane, this guy, Robert Cummings. That's his name. He lives in Spain. I think he's insane, yeah. He's a revolution. He pulled me up because I said, I was talking about a conspiracy theorist thing, and I said if there's civil war, you'd be toast. And I shouldn't have said that. I made the mistake. So then he's telling me he sort of got onto me for that, and now he's saying that he's a revolutionary socialist. You know, but Powys Castle. So he's on the fence. He lives in Spain. Lives in Leiria, Spain. But he's Welsh, you know. I mean, the guy's off his head. I mean, he's talking about roundabouts there, and you know, they've got these, you know, so that there's no, you can't change lanes, or, you know, it's sort of mandatory which lane you go in, and then you can't change. That maybe wouldn't work in the real world. Again, a lot of this stuff, I don't think there's really much point in me saying anything to this guy, because he's only gonna, you know, so he's wanting people to have the COVID shot. He's a COVID type, you know, get the damn shot. I mean, this guy's insane. Omicron, he's going on about the virus, more infectious, but seems like you might not even realise that you have it. Booster will protect you, it's the worst of it. Some good news then. I mean, this guy's insane, you know. So he's calling me a COVID conspiracy theorist. The guy's mad. Mad, right, mad. Robert Cummings, you are a dumpling. Absolute dumpling. He's clever enough to keep his face out of it, you know. Probably, well, usually you should be able to stand up and be counted, you know. If you know, so. Right, move on from that. He's not answering the question, so he's disappeared. I mean, this guy's great. He can sit around doing this all day long, you know. So he's not answering the question. That's the question we're at. The one about the driver's license. So it'll be interesting if he answers that one. It's because he can't handle that one. He could answer that one, but he can't answer the other one. Right, move on. So we've got another person. We've got some numpties coming on the channel. We've got. I drive at 20. This guy's an idiot, right? I drive at 20 as it's safer generally in built-up areas, and where it scares people that aren't driving car. The Italian tune-up can be done whilst at a standstill. Keep safe. What a tosser. So I said to him, it's not safer driving at 20 miles per hour. You are frustrating other drivers and causing pollution. No, the Italian tune-up cannot be done at a standstill. If you cannot drive safely at 30 miles per hour, you should consider giving up your driving licence. Now that's a good answer, because you should be able to drive safely at 30 miles per hour. It's insane that you can't. And if you can't, we're down to flags and people walking in front of the cars. That's what we're down to. We might as well drive at 12 miles per hour. Or I don't know what's the speed limit. How fast can somebody walk, you know? So I've kept him on for entertainment purposes, but he's a cyclist. He's a cycling nut. Listen to this. This is insane. Like, this is insane. Scottish European. I live in several places. Homeless. I think best describes me. 60-year-old orphan. Shoot it piloting as with life, but I will try and enjoy my time here, even if it kills me. Love free flight and look up to others that fly, literally. I mean, what's Scottish European mean? What does that mean? You're homeless, so you're an idiot. You don't own a house, you don't have anywhere to live. So you just go about mooching off people because you haven't done the right things. So he's got these bicycle avoidance things. Like, this one here is quite annoying because you can see he's cycling, and this is in Edinburgh. So he's cycling along, and see these things that come into the road? These things, they make the road narrower. Now, so there's a van, overtakes him. When's it? The next one I think it happens. The van overtakes him. This van. You know, I mean, this guy here has got a deadline. He's trying to get on with his work, and we've got this fucking idiot in the way with his push bike, right? You know, idiots like this should get out of the way, is what I'm saying, and cyclists. And I do, if I'm wandering around, I get out of people's way, if I get the opportunity. You know, and I mean, that's just stupid, you know. The guy's trying to get his work done. He's probably got so many jobs to do in a day. See, the thing is, see if we keep persecuting people like that van driver who's working for a company. I can't remember what it was it fitting windows? Heritage Windows, Scotland. If you persecute him, he loses his job. What is this? So if somebody needs a window doing, who do you call? There's nobody going to do it. It's the same with a lot of things like that. At the end of the day, we have to let people, usually men, get on with doing the work. You know, let them get on with the work and don't obstruct them. And that's what you're doing. You're obstructing them. Make it gold, you know. What you're doing is wrong. You know, what else has he got? So I'm going to keep him on for entertainment. But I mean, all his videos are cycling. Like he's probably moaning about a biker there. You know, he's in the bike lane here. I don't think we should have bike lanes. I think we should all get along just fine. The learner. Oh, this one. Learner. Well, get out of the fucking way. Get out of their way. You know? You're in their fucking way, aren't you? What now? Bicycle avoidance. What's this one going to be? So he's cycling along. Is that Earth? Oh! That was actually really good. I mean, you're in the way, they're trying to get past you. I'm not even going to comment because he'll probably block me. Well, you know, I could say get out of the way or whatever. This guy's just a menace, getting in the way. Right, okay, well, we'll just leave that now. Held for review, right. So this was another cyclist. What was the problem? Andrew Turnbull, 3 videos. Another one. Trying to be smooth. Balloon rocket racing. I mean, balloon rocket racing. 8 years ago. What was the problem? I don't ever answer what was the problem. So, you know what I mean? You're heading into an argument. I've got enough arguments on the go. This one's quite horrible. It's kind of nasty. That's not nasty, but it's whoever parked, because he knows who parked the van, because you watch the video, you see me parking the van. Whoever parked that van does a really good job of restricting the view of traffic for people wanting to turn out of that junction. Now, this is a good point because, you know, the law that they've introduced, that it's illegal to park on a pavement or off. I should have parked on the road and totally blocked the road, but I didn't because I didn't think it seemed safe. So I was in an area where parking was difficult, but I wanted to video Grangemouth Refinery. It's a very difficult part there. So I parked off up on the bike lane on the verge, and it kind of obstructed. He's got a bit of a point, but you wouldn't. Why would you go on to somebody's channel? You know that it was me, and say that. You know, Mike's. So maybe because he's a cyclist. Maybe. Oh, the dog. It's always a warning sign. Look left or don't. Close call. Valley Chesterfield. Close call. Well, what's the point in peeping? You know what I mean? That's the thing that gets me. They're quick to get on the horn. There's not really. That's all that's doing is displaying your anger. It's not helping to avoid an accident, you know. So basically, peeping is honking your horn is pointless. I mean, they obviously. For whatever reason, they didn't see or didn't look, you know. It's not pretty bad driving, yeah. Yeah. Pretty bad driving. Play now, what's this one? Babette flooding of Chesterfield, Sheffield. Doesn't seem like it's all that exciting, that video. Right, okay. Andy Turnbull. Oh, see, cyclists, they're not right, are they? They're not right in the head, are they? You know, and it's a variation on. It's probably been caused by feminism. They're not men as such. They're all sort of. And I accept my cock-ups, right? I'm not a right man either, obviously, but I can accept it and admit it that I've ruined my life and I'm a fucking idiot, right? But they're not. They're just going around pretending that they're important. But I just block that. You know, it's contentious. You know, you're talking to the person that's running the channel and you're sort of criticising them. Right, I think the numpty's got back. He's this guy never shuts up. See the answers he gives. Seems you're on terms. So he's dodging the question. You'll no longer live in the. Just might as well just copy it. He's not listening to me. I'm not listening to him. He's just firing studies right, left, and centre. You know. So the question is, kind of said, you should hand in your driving licence. Now give it a rest. I'm right and you're wrong, he says, and your very own link proved it. It's a very simple question. It seems you are unable to answer a simple, straightforward question. If you can't drive safely at 30 miles per hour, I think you should hand in your driving licence, don't you? He hasn't answered it. Now give it a rest. Reduce accident injuries, reduce pollution. I mean, that's... See, it's the problem. You say too much, it allows them to wriggle out. We'll move that out. Yeah, I'm actually starting to think this is a waste of, obviously it's a waste of time. I mean, it's just too much. This is like noisy people. Right, that'll do. Right. Right, let's go. That's it. Thanks for watching. Let's see how the fire's doing. Oh! Right, I'm stuck today because I'm waiting for delivery of wood and I want to go and do things, but it looks like the sun's coming out there. Thanks for watching. Bye!